Audio log. With Neko still missing, hopes of seeing another person dwindle, but I must continue, and with having begun to clear a hole beneath the base, and also removing my old ship, it is time to create a wither farm. Welcome back to Terraformcraft, I'm CZSurvivor, and today we are going to be working on a wither farm, but first we've got some other things to do. So we take a look in our quest book, and which we have nearly completed. We go under Technological Revolution. We want to complete this one, which is to create a sewer, sludge boiler, biofuel generator and slaughterhouse. Now, in relation to the wither, I've gone into creative on my test world and started creating all this complicated thing, came up with a way to automatically kill the wither, and then I remembered mob griefing is turned off. So, not that chest, which chest is it? Is it this chest? Yes. In here and here I got loads of materials ready to make killing the wither, but because mob griefing is turned off, we don't need it because we needed to make a septuple compressed cobblestone, which is indestructible to the wither. So yeah, kind of had that problem. Now let's get started on creating some of these. Can I not spell? How do you spell sewer? S-E-W-R. Sorry about that. Right, so yeah, we need some clay. Right, let's go get that. Now, in relation to that TNT power, it's not going to work. It just doesn't produce as much energy as that. I went into a test world, I created 2 TNT generators, well, I spawned 2 TNT generators and one of them up there, and one of the reactant dynamos. I put 5 gunpowder in the reactant dynamo, 5 in the TNT generator, and a piece of TNT in the TNT generator, and the reactant dynamo produced the most power, so we're going to keep with the reactant dynamo because there's no point in creating all that complicated system to do that. And in relation to the main series, which will be starting up very soon again, as for the new Direwolf 20 pack has just been released for version 1.7.10, and always the big pack that they do for Feed the Beast is always the last one to come out, so it should be coming out very soon. We'll be able to start a series on that, which will be very good. Last time it came out just before Christmas, so hopefully this one will come out just before Christmas. Now I'm going to gather all the resources I need to create these 4 machines, and we'll be back. One thing I forgot to mention, I died and I lost all my tools. I went back to the grave and my tools weren't in there, so I had to create this new set, as you can see here. Now they're all alumite and they're all covered in obsidian. So the head's alumite and everything else is obsidian, which allows them to be very durable. And they're not up to anything fancy yet, unfortunately, because they all need to be rebuilt. But I got a rapier which can pierce armor, and it got what's it called? Fiery, which sets mobs on fire. But enough about that, I need to get back to getting these things to make my stuff. Right, so we should have everything we need. I also just went underneath there and killed all the mobs and lit it up with torches. I don't know why I hadn't done that sooner. So, first of all, we need the sewers. Then we need our biofuel generator, which I do believe... Is it the biofuel generator? I can't remember which one it is. Let's have a look through the recipes. We need a sludge boil. Ah, that's where the bucket went. Bucket up there. Then we need this, which I believe requires the plastic. Yep. And finally, we need our, let's see, tools. So we need 2 axes, and we need 2 swords to make a slaughterhouse. So I believe the slaughterhouse is this. I think it's another redstone reception coil. Oh, I know what I'm missing, an invar gear and 2 plastic. There's always something you end up forgetting. You lot can go in there for now. I'll sort out you lot after. Invar gear. Sure, it's crafted like this. Yep. And voila. And that means we have a quest that we can hand in. So, single-use safari nets, soul sand, or essence berry bushes. Single-use safari nets. We'll have to have a look at them in a second, but we look here, we should have, yep, MFR liquid, which is meat, pink slime, sludge, and sewage. So we'll select that, and let's get that quest done nice and quick. Right, so let's begin in getting all this quest done. So first of all, slaughterhouse, MFR liquids to the QDS. Then we're going to put down our slaughterhouse here. And that should start killing mobs. We got some of that, and we put this here. And switch this around to that, and we should start completing some of it, hopefully. Yep, we got our pink meat. Next of all, let's go get some sludge. So if I put this here, it should start filling up with sludge. And whenever it grows a tree, it should produce some sludge. So let's grab some bone meal and just hurry this along. Okay, this might take a while, but we should be good with that. I'll sort that out off camera. And next of all, we want to set up this sewer. So go here, and we'll go to the center. I'm going to put down our sewer here. We only want one. I'm going to put in an upgrade. It's already got 1,000 in somehow. And I'm going to run some fluid ducts underneath to the QDS. Right, so whilst we wait for the meat and the pink slime, because I got the sludge and the sewage done, let's get working on the wither. So first of all, we're going to need a wither skeleton. Now, how are we going to get a wither skeleton? Well, if you've played Agrarian Skies, or remember how I did it in Agrarian Skies, I need a bucket, and inside here I have a skeleton. Now if you take a bucket and you right click on a barrel full of witch water, let's see, I need somewhere to pour this. How about there? Where did witch water go? Okay, let's try that again. And you put a skeleton into it, it becomes a wither skeleton, as you just saw. Now that we have a wither skeleton, we can use that in an MFR mob spawner. So let me set that up. But to do that, we first need to create an auto spawner. And whilst I'm at that, I'm also going to complete the quest using what you've got. So that requires an auto spawner, an auto anvil, and an auto enchanter. So let me get those crafted. Right, so I think I've got everything that I need. So first of all, the auto enchanter, then the auto spawner, and lastly, an auto anvil. That requires a lot of iron, but I have a lot of iron. And let's have a look. So what do we get? Oh, we get a reusable safari net and another one of them. Nice. Right, so now that we have the auto spawner, I can set up what I wanted to set up, and I'll need to go to sleep. So whilst I set this up, there's something I want to ask you / tell you. So I recently bought Sid Meier's Civilization Beyond Earth. Now I'm thinking of starting a series up on it if you lot want me to. If you do, then I will. If you don't, I'll just continue playing it single player, not making a series on it, but I really do like the game. Now, I've got some weird bug in it where, if anyone knows how to, I want an answer to this, if anyone knows, can you put it down in the comment section. My terrain goes pinkish, like a broken texture where part of it's pink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm not sure why it's doing it, which is really confusing me. But the weird thing is, my weaker laptop at me nan's, well, her laptop, is perfectly fine when it's running it. Doesn't have a problem whatsoever, which is confusing me. Now, if anyone knows why, could you please let me know? I'd really love to know why. This should be set up now. So if I throw in, oh, exact copy, yes. Let me get out. Wither skeleton shouldn't be able to escape from there because they're over. I think they're just 2 blocks high, which causes a collision problem. Right, grinder, go chop them up, and they won't burn in daylight. And I should start getting wither skeleton skulls. Ah, yes, that's good. That explosion in the background, don't worry, I kicked up the TNT generator to produce some power for one of my machines. So this is going to take a while. Should I actually use a grinder, or should? Maybe. Ow! Okay, I didn't think about that. Let me just remove this grinder, and let me just try something else. And here is my solution. The Wither Beheader, aka Cleaver. Cleavers naturally have beheading on them. Oh, I've gone too far away. Oh well, right. Let me get some more mob essence, and we'll be back. Right, so I think I've got something that works. Where did I put that wither skeleton spawner? Egg. Right, so it was in this chest. That's far net, and we now have 3 wither skeleton skulls, which means we can spawn the wither. But to do that, we're probably going to want to set up something, some little thing. So let me go set that up. Right, so let's set up what we've got so far, because there's going to be a bit that I'm going to do after this, but first I need to kill the wither. Now this item here is called a mob counter, and it'll emit a redstone signal strength based on the number of entities in front of it. Unfortunately, it also counts you, which is very annoying, but we have to deal with it. So once I get back up there, it will automatically output a redstone signal based on how many entities nearby. So 1 entity, 1 redstone tick, 2 entities, 2, so on and so forth. So I've got a piece of redstone underneath the mob counter and then a repeater. So if we put down, and 1 more there. Wait, just let me check something. Right, so I just made a backup of the world just in case if this doesn't work. In case for some reason the wither's able to break the blocks. It shouldn't be able to, but when it goes and explodes, it should be stuck in there because it's hollow. Now normally I did this in my monster series, and basically it'll be unable to escape. Now in the monster series I use, let me kill it first because it's too annoying. Right, what was that? Oh yes, so in the monster series I created a big complicated thing to do it, but I use the same principle of creating a hollow circular thing that's indestructible. I used the 1 foci of warding to do it here because we have mob griefing turned off due to one of those mobs that explodes and causes damage. So now that we have that, the whole reason we did that was not for that. Actually no, we'll keep that, but it was for this, a division sigil. So let's go put the division sigil to work. Right, so before we perform this ritual, we're going to want a tool with silk touch. So what I'm currently doing is trying to get my shovel to level up. And now that it's leveled up, we can go put our first upgrade on it, and that upgrade will be a silky jewel, which gives it silk touch. Now, some of you may realise what I'm doing, but if you don't, I'm just going to leave it a mystery. Right, so what we're going to do is perform the division ritual. So we're going to put down an enchantment table, shift right click, altar does not have a redstone circle, altar may not be lit, and it's too early to sacrifice. Right, so we'll add a redstone circle, and it is lit, meaning we've got to cover up some of these glowstone lighting sources I have around here. Is that dark enough now? Still lit by an outside source. Where's this light coming from? Is that dark enough now? How's it being lit? Is it... I don't know what's lighting it. Let me try and figure out what's lighting. Right, so I've covered up all the glowstone and removed the glowstone beneath. That shouldn't make a difference, but just to be safe, I removed it from beneath, and it's saying that it's insufficient darkness. Darkness. So all we gotta wait till now is for the moon to reach midnight, and then we must perform a sacrifice. Basically murder a mob on top of this enchantment table. And you have to make sure it's surrounded by sufficient amount of dirt and all that, and it's got direct sight to the sky. So let's wait until it is midnight. It is now midnight. We may perform the sacrifice. So I'll put this down and... Oh! It just became too late. No, that's just not fair. Right, I've got to wait until tomorrow night. Right, it is midnight. As you can see, the division sigil has now started glowing like it's enchanted. We'll slaughter this cow, and it's now gone. So we've got to collect up as much of this as possible, as quickly as we can. I don't know why it's sitting on fire. That is confusing. But if we don't get this quick enough, mobs will start spawning on it. Super powerful mobs. Ah, spider, leave me alone. I'm surprised they haven't spawned yet. Okay, that's just a bit weird. Mobs should have spawned on there, but they didn't. I don't care. Ooh, knock back on the rapier. Okay, so now that we have the activated division sigil and the cursed earth will go up there. I'll go quickly set that up, and there's a creeper up there, I do believe. Oh no, that... I got tricked by the freaking creeper head again. I keep getting... I put a creeper head up there because I wanted to add to my inventory, and it keeps tricking me and thinking there's a creeper up here. Oh well. Let me change out the floor in there. Right, so I think I know why mobs didn't spawn down there. Because I had the glowstone nearby, so it's keeping the blocks lit enough. Hello, creepers. So now we're going to put these division sigil to use. So if we put a division sigil and 2 iron, we get unstable ingot. So I'm going to get that at the ready. And we made ourselves an etheric sword, which is indestructible. Will not take damage unless you use it to break blocks. For example, if you use it to break, I don't know, cobwebs, where a sword is actually good-ish. So yeah, we have an etheric sword. What are we going to use this etheric sword for? Well, first we want to enchant it, just because we can. So I've got, let's see. Okay, I don't know where Crescent Hammer's gone, but we'll take a precision head sledgehammer. I need some fluid ducts. And if we come over here, I'll have to nick that redstone energy cell. We'll put that there for now, and that there. We've got the auto anvil can go away. We'll put the auto enchanter here. I should have some books on me there, level 30. And if we, I'll have to use this precision sledgehammer, won't I? Put this. We set the down to be out. Right? No, down. Out's blue. Wait, is it? No, orange is out, I think. Yeah. Orange is out, sorry. Put some sledgehammer. And now it should start creating enchantments. And we'll also go grab the auto anvil as well. Put that there to charge this. So we're going to wait until we get smite. And you know what? We're actually going to make another etheric sword. One to carry around, and we'll put sharpness 5 on it. So just give me a minute. Right, so I moved my thing up here, up to the top of the mob spawner, and I had this pylon covered in it. So let's have a look what we've got in here. Aqua affinity. I don't think I'll be needing that in the desert. Being of Hauppauge, not bad. Glass stand. Ooh, sharpness 3. 4. Ooh, I'll take that. 2 smite 4s. No way. That shouldn't have... That's lucky. I can't actually believe I got that. Ooh, I need to switch the power around. I actually can't believe I was so lucky in getting that. So we're going to enchant this etheric sword with smite 4. I hope there's enough mob essence in here. On machine. Ooh, that might help. Come on, power it up so we can kill these mobs. Might need one of the more powerful redstone energy cells. Let me go grab one. I'll see if there's one around here actually. Did I move this one? Yes, I did. Oh yeah, because they're both being used. Okay. I'll be back once this is finished enchanting. Right, so if we take this Smite 5 sword and put it in this autonomous activator, which is set to left click, first slot only, and ignore, and that's all turned off. Because the Wither is classified as an undead mob, Smite causes more damage to it. So this is going to left click automatically for us, so if we back away from it now. It's taking damage pretty quick actually. That's actually quite lit. But yeah, I also added a vacuum upper here. And that collects the Never Stars and Division sigils. So yeah. Unfortunately, that's all we got time for in today's episode. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did so, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, why don't you hit that subscribe button to stay up to date if you're enjoying it. Got any comments, questions, drop them down in the comment section below. Stay well, and Survivor out. Don't forget, I'm planning on starting that new Civ 5 series if you want it. Can you also put that down in the comment section below.